Hey, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm waiting for you to come in and show up. Where's everybody at? Everybody's working. Where's everybody? Where is everybody? Hi. Hi. Welcome. I don't see you. Where are you? Can't see the chat. Live chat's on. Hello. I don't see everybody. Where are you? Let's see. Live chat is on. Participant. Anyone? Hey, positive energy. How are you? Hi, Brenda. Good morning. Good morning. So to subscribe to the channel is free. Hey, D. I'm glad you're doing great. That's awesome. Hey, Becca Smith. I'm doing me. Let me just put it that way. I'm doing me. The days start early yet, but it's going to get better as it goes. I get to spend time with my grandson later. Nothing better than that. Nothing more rewarding than taking care of my consumers or spending time with my grandson. All right, so, um, absolutely. Becca, you know it. You know it. Um, Anybody today, I think Cranky, Denise, am I wrong? But I think you were going to remind me the other night when I was tired. Did I did I end up finishing Cranky, or I have to still do Cranky's I think mini, right? I still have to do Cranky's. Hey Alexa, how are you, hon? Sorry, I can't see you guys. There we are. Hi. Hi. Good morning, good morning. So listen, I love the magical pendulum. Denise will tell you about it. I love how spirit controls it. You know, it's magical. It's nothing but magical. I love that spirit can show me a physical aspect of itself, not just come to me mentally, but it physically will move things to show me that it's with me and it's clear. Kim, Denise, I refunded Kim. I refunded her because for a while on that live, I kept asking and asking. She didn't respond. And then I asked her if I could do her on Friday. She didn't respond, so I refunded her. So we can delete Kim's name. Um, Renata, I ended up answering Renata, I believe. I thought I ended up, didn't I end up answering Renata? Or am I crazy? Didn't I thought I ended up answering Renata from Monday night, right? From Monday night. Oh, Renata said she was going to sign up for Friday. She didn't. She didn't. She was, I think, did I read her at all, Denise? Didn't I do some? I did do her because her sister and her both chimed in at the same time. So was that her sister's read and she chimed in? Or she decided to, she wanted to get one and I said I wasn't doing anymore. So I don't believe, yeah. The only thing I have down for, yeah, Renata, no, I don't think Renata sent for it. She didn't send for it for Friday, I don't think. I don't think, but she'll tell us when she comes on and then I can go back and confirm it. But I looked on Cash App and if she sent it through Zelle, I didn't see it. Only her sister, that's what okay. Yeah, because she was chiming in with her sister. So Kim, no. Renata, I'll say maybe yes, and Cranky. So Kim is definitely no, and I sent, as a matter of fact, I took a screenshot of the refund that same night I sent her, because a lot of times if I can't get a hold of somebody to confirm or deny whether they want it Friday or not, then my only option is to send the refund. And she was saying that she was responding on the chat, but I didn't see it for quite a while. Hi, Brandy. You're at work. Oh, right. That's got to be helping out a whole lot. Great. Hold on one second, you guys. Let me just check my air fryer. Look. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I got my potato tots in there. Okay. Um. What was I going to say? All right. So, did everybody get to notice the special I have going? That special is so huge savings. Not only do you get a mini for $88.88, but you also get 4 readings. Normally, that would be $800, $200 a piece. And so you're getting 4 readings for $450. That's maybe 100 and something, $105 a piece or whatever. Plus the mini. That's outrageous price. And it's a good deal. And the mini's nice because a lot of people like to do their mini on the live. But they also like a private reading as well to ask certain things not in front of other people. And I get it. So it is a great deal. And you can do 2 installments of payment if you need to. But both payments have to be in by the 16th. And if you make one installment and you can't make the other, there is no refund. But depending on what you paid, I'll try to give you something for that. But, oh, okay, $112 per read. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't want to go up. I didn't want to do the 150 a read or 175 a read. I didn't want to tackle that so high. Not with everything. Christ, the price of food alone is so much today. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And Spirit doesn't want me to do it, so I can't do it. Even if I wanted to do it. Spirit says no. So I'm just going to leave it at that. First week back, boring. Listen, I think it's more boring to sit home and do nothing. You know, you like it for a couple days, but then after a while, you get stir crazy being in the house, especially if you're by yourself. I get it. Okay. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I think it's got to be done by now. Okay. All right, I'm back. I had to get my breakfast. I got my breakfast. My bowl of potato tots. Not a good breakfast, but that's what I chose. I wanted today. You're off summers. Are you a TA in a classroom? Are you a TA? Exploring with Cindy. Hey, Cindy. So you guys, for the yes or no pendulum, which to me is evidential answer, because you will see the pendulum move. Its energy is real. Um, it's great to see you too. I love doing the pendulum. I don't do it as often as I would like to. For you guys, I do it for myself almost every day. I'll be in work and I'll take my pendulum and ask a question. Should I do this? Should I do that? And it'll tell me. I'm like, oh boy. I'm also up right now. If you're interested in a mini, that is only $33.33 right now. So if you want to know what's going on with a certain situation, what's it look like the outcome's going to be, want to know what somebody's thinking, how they're feeling, what to expect next, you can get a mini and find out so much. I not only use my cards, but mostly the cards are for show for you, so that you can visually see what I can actually hear. So it's kind of like it's a translation for you from my spirit guide, who connects with your spirit. Hold on, please. Oh boy. Well, that was definitely that was must have been spirit, because there is nothing out there. Nothing. Hi, Leslie. All right. That did you hear that noise, you guys? Did you hear that? It almost sounded like ice that would fall into an ice bucket in your refrigerator when it makes ice, but I don't have an ice maker. That was just a minute crazy. It scared the death out of me. I wasn't prepared for that, so when I was just saying, I'm going to say it again, see what happens. Using the pendulum, my spirit guide communicates with your spirit guide and balances out that answer for me to give you through yes or no movement of the pendulum. I always clarify and show you, because sometimes spirit changes things for me. So it will show you what way is yes and what way is no, so that you yourself, as I'm doing it, can see what the answer clearly is. You can also see when it's not decided, because it just sits like this and shakes. A lot of times when I first get started, it swings because it's trying to balance out all the energy around me. Denise, you, I believe you would. So the pendulums is only 11:11. It's only 11:11. If you want to get 2 yes or no's, that'll be 15-15. So you see, not a huge difference. Actually, it's a bargain to get 2, more so than to pay for 1. So you can actually get 2 yes or no questions for 15-15. Usually it's $25, and that's discounted as well. So you can get 2 for 15-15. You can get 1 for 11-11. I want to keep my numbers balanced, which is why I'm doing the mini for 33-33. I need to have the balance. Today is a day for balance. Okay, Renata. Yes, I did. Yes. So before I start with the pendulum, I will do Renata. Renata, you'll be up first. Is that okay with you? Great. Perfect timing. I was just talking to Denise and I said, I don't know if she paid for that part or not. I was confused. I saw payments in my Zelle and I wanted to be sure. All right, Renata. Let me get my glasses. Type your question, hun. Type your question, what you want this mini on. Is it blurry? Is it blurry? Try these. Ah, that's better. Yeah, of course it can. Yep. It just means that instead of doing one question or working on one subject, it's got to be, the time's going to be split in half. Like the reading itself will be split in half a little bit to cover both of your topics. Yes. Absolutely yes. Absolutely. Cranky, you'll be next. Because I owe you, Cranky. You purchased the 3333. When you talk about health, if I see anything for who? Okay, Cranky, have your question ready, and then we'll do you right after Renata, and then we'll be all caught up on the IOUs. Renata, who are we talking about with health? For yourself. Okay. Okay, Leslie. Okay, for you. Okay. You know what? I'm being told to sit back. Okay, I'll sit back. Bring this down to a lower level for a minute. Take my glasses off. Renata, I'm going to scan you for a second. Spirit's going to let me scan you. Give me 1 second, Renata. Renata, right now, it just keeps holding me right there, so I want to stop my scan for a second. Do you have any, are you having trouble with, like, either allergies, dry cough? Because it stopped right on your, like, throat and lung area, just the top of your lungs, not at the base like it's a pneumonia, no. It's not that bad of not an infection like that. So it stopped me between your throat and the top of your lungs. Are you having anything, Renata, to do, like with a cough, a tickle in your throat, things of that nature? Match my energy. There is a um, pinned comment for you to see that answer. No, Renata? Because it's showing me like you clearing your throat, or it's definitely showing me like allergy symptoms. It's showing me like allergy symptoms. Well, you have to scroll back up to see it, hon. It's literally right there. Denise, my moderator, has it posted. It's literally right there. All right. It's definitely allergy related, Renata. A few months ago. Okay, well then either if it hasn't started yet, that's what I see. This is what I see health wise. Um, like swallowing a lot, trying to maybe even a sore throat. That's what I see coming, or that's what I see in front of me. As I scan down even further, they're showing me your overall health is actually good. I don't know if you're due for a GYN checkup, but they're saying that appointments are needed. So I don't know what area, whether that's dental, whether that's your GYN, whether that's mammogram. I don't know what they're showing. Just showing me that appointments are needed. In other words, you keep putting something off or keep putting something off, but in order to maintain everything that's around you, you must maintain your health first. Your due dental and pap smear. Okay, so that's what they're showing me. Um, there's also pendulum too, Cranky. Yes or no pendulum. One yes or no for 11:11. Two yes or no's for 15. What did I say? 15:15, I think. 15:15 or 15:55, whatever I said. It should be in a comment. Um, so that's what I got for health. Everything else is, there's no urgency, there's no emergency, there's no like big diagnosis. No. Thank God, Renata, you're good. Thank God you're good. Again, I am not a doctor. I have to state that on this live for my own protection. I am not a doctor by any way, shape, or form. I only get the messages from your spirit guide to mine. Okay, your next question is, did George ignore you? Did he ignore you? Yeah, definitely more water. Um, I feel like he glanced. There was a glance. He wasn't 100% sure, but he was kind of sure. Like, not 100% sure, but he was like, was that who I thought it was? Like, but he kept moving. He kept it moving. Um, so I want to say yes. I want to say yes, but I also feel like he's trying really hard to stay in this, like with the blinders on. He's trying really hard to stay like with the blinders on, like stay focused, stay on track, stay on point, stay in his own lane, so to speak, like mind his own business. Yeah, Like I said, I mean, it's not like he wouldn't recognize you. It's not like he'll forget you. Um, the more time that he has away from you, the easier it's getting for him to be able to maintain it right now. Hey, Shelly. Yeah, the more time that he's staying away from you, it's getting easier for him. He does have moments where it bothers him, but it's getting easier for him. Just like with anybody, when you stay away from somebody long enough, it gets more tolerable, is what I'm trying to say. Tammy, as long as you're not hurting yourself financially, yes. I don't want you compromising your situation at all. No, Miss Tammy. Don't compromise. Renata? Um, be a little more specific. Then the memory will never leave. But for now, the memory won't never leave. But for now, he's 100% focused on family. Um, he feels he has too much to lose. He feels he has too much to lose to go back right now. It could take even years for him to completely walk away from that situation until his youngest is old enough. And then at that point, he's going to have to waive her out. How much he'd have to pay her to be away from her. How much the divorce would cost. Um, like, he would have to support her through his retirement, even. He's weighing out the pros and cons right now. He's still very undecided about what to do. His heart strings are pulling towards you, but at the same time, his brain is overpowering that. Hey, listen, he's a very smart man, and he usually balances things out. He did not think before he leaped when he first got deeply or deeper involved with you. He did not think that he was going to be so hooked on you. He had no idea that he would have no control over his feelings and emotions where you're concerned. He had no idea he was going to lose that control. And when he did, he almost lost everything that he's worked for. So that's what they're saying. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? He wants to be with you, but he's not going to risk what he has right now. Um, at one point, and I'm going to say like a month ago, Renata, at one point, he was so mad at her that he was willing to compromise to lose it all to be with you. He was going to walk away. But I think at that time, it shows me he's looking at all the factors. You were still living home. Um, you were still under, like, with your parents. He didn't feel like there was a whole lot of options for him. He also knew a lot of people would turn their back on him if he did so. Like, he would lose a lot of friendship connections, a lot of respect from his peers. So I do feel like, he chose now, he chose to stay. So you've recently reached out to him again? You recently reached out to him again? Via email? I don't feel like he's read it. I don't feel like you'll get a reply or confirmation. I don't feel like he's read it. Yeah. Back in July, when you told him don't wave, don't do anything, at that point, that kind of gave him permission to stay with his wife. That gave him even more reason to not. Um, hold on. Remember when I go like that, I had to take a call, and I'm waiting for my boss to call too. Denise, everybody here still? Hello? Come back, come back, come back. Come back, come back. Everybody here? Come back. Oh, the phone's about to fall over. Come back, come back. Come back. There you are. Hello, hello. I see you all. I see you all. All right. Oh, sorry. I had to take that call, and I got one more call coming in. So if you see me go like this, it's because I got a call coming in. If you see me go like this, I have to take that call. As my boss is calling, I was just going to call my work phone or my personal. I don't know. So anyway, Renata, that is your mini right there, because that was a lot of information between your health, between that situation. I don't recommend contacting him and continuing to contact him. You have to let it work itself out. You have to let him do what he needs to do, because he feels like you won't let go. He feels like you won't let go, Renata. So Shelly is going to purchase the package that I have, which is 4 reads and 1 mini on the live. The mini is on the live. The mini is not private. The mini is on the live. Um, those reads can be either Zoom or they can be on the phone. Yes, Skipper Joe gave me this cup. Skipper Joe had given me this cup. Thank you, Tammy. No, I don't think he'll reply. I don't think he'll do anything to incriminate himself at this time. I think he's being too careful. He's monitoring everything very carefully. I absolutely don't think. I don't think that he'll. I don't think he'll reply at this time. It's too risky for him. And again, he's not right now willing to lose everything that he has, because that's the threat that she gave him. You'll lose everything. You'll pay me. To the day I die, you'll pay me. So, he's not. Okay, you're getting a mini on here today, Shelly? Denise, are you still here? Or are you at work, Denise? I don't know if you can do this or not. So please let me know. He already feels there's peace between you doing your thing and him doing his. He calls that peace. You're saying that you want peace. In other words, you want to still be friends with him, and that's the peace he's not willing to give you. So you're using different words, but of manipulation, because he's not. You're wanting friendship with him. You're wanting to again to be able to just talk to him, and then you're wanting to see if you can get the attention from him. Renata, it's cut right now. It's just cut right now. Just ask, keep going, Cranky, and then I'll let you know when enough's enough. When a mini when it's appropriate for the mini mini. Um, right now for the 3333. But don't I owe you right now, Cranky, for what you paid for already? Don't I owe you right now for what you paid for already? So Cranky, you're up first, and then Tammy, then Shelly. Cranky, don't I owe you? Cranky, I owe you from when I got tired the other night, Monday night, was it? So I should owe you, right, Denise? I didn't get to do yours, remember? And you were so kind to say, yeah, you would wait. Right. Right, so that's what we're doing for you right now. Right now we're doing that for you. And this mini mini here for this live is 3333, but you don't need to pay for that because you already paid previously. Yes, Renata. Be patient now. But the more that you contact him and communicate to him, when he's told you that he's trying to do what he has to do, you're trying to tempt him to do something different that he's not wanting to do. So, in other words, he's looking at you as being against him and not for him. All right, Cranky, go ahead with your question, huh? And we'll start this. We'll start your mini mini here. Just hang in there, Renata. This one you can't control. This situation you have no control over. So you just kind of, you got to be patient, and it's not going to be easy. Ask Shelly Prescott. It's not going to be easy. Okay, Shelly. So you're going to get a mini mini on this live. Okay. Denise will have you down for that. She'll put you're on the list already. Cranky, type your question. I am ready for you. Okay. So do you want or you just want me to do a reading for you on O and his current situation? Yeah, true, Shelly. Is that what you want, Cranky? Or do you want to ask specific questions? Okay, great. Keep asking. Keep asking. Spirit is ready. Spirit is ready and concentrating on your energy. Am I right that O is like an afterthought? I don't know what you mean by afterthought. Meaning that what already happened with him happened and you're thinking about him now because he was the last one that you were with? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? I feel like you heard that somewhere else. It just feels like you heard that somewhere else, and I don't think that quite defines you and your position. No, like she posts stuff and then it's like, oh yeah, I'm with him. When she feels cranky, when she feels insecure, she'll post stuff to make sure it's like setting her boundaries around her protection boundaries around, like in other words, yeah, he's still here. Yeah, we're still together. Yeah, we're still doing this. It's kind of like she needs the reassurance because their road is rocky. Um, it's almost like she addresses so-called the haters, people who aren't for their relationship, people who don't believe that they're going to last, people who think that he made a mistake. Does that make sense? Because majority of the time she posts stuff, it's not involving him at all. Only every once in a while does she do that. Only every once in a while, it seems, does she do that. She doesn't do that all the time. Her main focus is to brag about herself. What kind of person she is, what kind of mom she is, da da da. Like, she's bragging about herself. Yeah, bullseye, for sure. She's very all about her and her family and what they do and how they contribute and how they take care of things. And, like, she's in charge. That's how she is. Which is why she's taken away his manhood. She's taken away his power. You gotta let a man be a man. You gotta let a man take charge. You gotta let a man feel important, needed. It's great when you can do things to help your partner. It's great when you can help them out and make things a little bit easier sometimes for them. But if you don't let them struggle a bit, if you don't let them be a man, if you don't let them take charge, if you don't let them make decisions, they're going to cheat on you or they're going to leave you. I'm telling you factual facts. It's the truth. It's the truth. Men like to chase. Men like attention, reciprocated, but they like to be the chaser. And they love a challenge. Okay. Oh boy. You're going to have to ask him to be on more alert, pay more attention, and not beg him to please not leave her, your daughter, alone with her at all. If he can't be there, then to bring her back home, and then he can come pick her up again. But if he has to go do something himself, and he can't be there with her, then tell him to bring her home, and then go do what he has to do, and then he can come back and get her again. But ask him not to leave her there. I wouldn't put it past her to ignore your daughter. It's like even giving her like cold chicken nuggets, like not treat her right. I don't like her. I don't like her energy. I don't like her energy. She is evil. She is evil. Um, Extremely self-centered and will do anything. She's the type of person that would take something to make herself sick just to get attention. You understand what I'm saying? She's not right. That's awesome. And I'm glad. And that shows you that he does love your daughter. And I would try to accommodate whatever you needed to accommodate for your daughter's best interest. 100% cranky. Okay, Sharon, sign up for a mini mini. We'll get you. It's only 33.33. Sign up, jump on the list, and we will talk this through. You, me, and Spirit. Cranky, did he happen to text you that information? Yeah. I'm going to just say, Cranky, that that is a normal response for children who have younger siblings, children who now aren't getting as much attention as they used to get prior to the new baby coming. That makes sense. But it also makes sense that that means that somebody needs to step up and balance that out, um, by making her feel more of a part of like taking care of the baby and helping with the baby and things of that nature. If they gave her a role, it would make her feel better. I don't believe the woman would ever use the words hate. I don't believe that she would ever say to your ex partner that I hate your daughter. I don't believe that she would say that. She's not dumb enough to incriminate herself that way. However, I do feel that she is jealous of the love that you and your ex partner give to her or have been giving to her. And she wants her child, just like herself, to have all the attention. And that makes 100% sense. Okay. Okay, so if he texted it to you, that's good. Because you have that in writing. And you find a safe place to keep that and even print it out and save it somewhere else as well. Make sure you got it saved up in your phone so that even if your phone got erased or deleted, you have it in an iCloud or whatever. Save it, save it, save it. Because if anything should ever happen, that's definitely some ammunition that you will need. Hi, Lindsay. I'm good. Hope you're well too. I think when you get her tonsils out, that is when you're going to need to be off of work and let your boss know that due to an emergency situation, your daughter having to have surgery, you have to be there. I don't feel that your daughter should be anywhere else but then with you after her surgery for that week because of the swelling and the attention that she's going to need. There's going to be swelling. At least the first 5 days. At least the first 5 days. If not 10 days. So please, your boss will be fine with it. You won't be in trouble for it. Um, it is, it is okay. Hi, Leo. I didn't even see you. Right. So just let him know that, you know what, he'll be fine with the fact knowing that 1 week that she's gonna have to be with you, and he'll have to get her another time. Happy Friday, Carlos. Thank you for coming in. You're going to have to let him know that for that week, she's going to be with you. And if he wants to come and see her there, okay, he could come and see her there. But that week, she has to be with you. Don't worry about anything else because a lot of times he changes his schedule when it works for him, or he cancels when it works for him. So he'll have to find another week that it's going to work for him under the extenuating circumstances that are right now. Hey, Lindsay. Pretty much, Carlos. I got a car, so yeah. I got a car. It's the car insurance that's killing me. I don't know why my car insurance went up like crazy, but it did. And I didn't have an accident. It was ridiculous. I hope so, Leo. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you put that in writing. That's fine. That's fine. You put that in writing. And if anything should happen while she's with her, then guess what? You'll go from there. So that's fine. That is a threat. That is a threat, and you have it in writing. So, you know what, Cranky? Don't worry about it. Keep your daughter with you during her surgery recovery, and that's it. Oh, you're welcome, Sky. I'm sorry. Definitely Cranky. And like I said, if anything should happen to your daughter, you can remind him that you have his text messages. Yeah, it's I don't even know why. It's like $1,000 for 6 months. Um, Cranky for October. Is your daughter wanting to be a bumblebee? What is bumblebee? Is your daughter wanting to be a bumblebee? Or is that going to be something for school? Has she talked about something like a bumblebee? Or what is this with this little yellow black striped antenna? A bumblebee. What is a bumblebee? Why do I keep hearing about bumblebee? Love you too, Lindsay. She loves Halloween. Okay, yeah, because I feel like that's like an exciting time for her. And I don't know why I see a little bumblebee, but that's what I see. So I don't know what that's about. Noonie. I don't know what that's about, but I feel like she's looking forward to that. Like she's excited about that. Um, I don't know if it's something too that she's going to be watching. It's like a movie that you and her will be laying on the bed or sitting on the bed watching this movie as well. Buzz a busy bee. I just see a little bumblebee is what I've seen. Um, does she like putting glasses on? Do you ever see her put somebody's glasses on and likes to walk around with glasses, somebody's glasses on? Hi, Barbara Jackson. That bumblebee's cute. I feel like I see her with somebody's glasses on. Almost like a teacher or pretending to be a teacher. Isn't that funny? Like pretending to be a teacher. Does that make sense? She took sunglasses today to school. Okay. To show me her putting glasses on. That's so cute. Does she have a skirt on today? Did she wear a skirt today? Cranky, did she wear a skirt today? Okay, she takes your mom's glasses. Okay. I saw her pretending to be something, whether it was a teacher or whatever, but um, I saw her wearing glasses, like round glasses. That's what Spirit's showing me. So, no, everything else is okay. Nothing major happening. Not cold. It's jeggings. Oh, she has jeggings. Okay, I keep thinking I see a skirt. I don't know why, but I see a skirt. I don't know why I see a skirt. Yeah, leggings today, yeah. I don't know why I see a skirt. I see like a little, almost like a pearl necklace. Almost like it would be like a pearl necklace. Does she wear some kind of a necklace? Does she wear some type of a necklace and a bracelet? Does she play dress up? Maybe it's playing dress up. I don't know why I see that. And the little black shiny shoes. I don't know why I see that. But I don't have any warnings for you for October. Oh, okay, Cranky. Does she wear a necklace? Like fake pearl necklace? Almost like a Mardi Gras look, like necklaces. Like that. I don't know. But she's very sweet. Her energy is very innocent. She's very smart. You've done a lot of talking to her and with her. You've taught her a lot with language, expression. She uses some bigger words that are like shocking to others. Um, she's definitely personality plus. Oh, a necklace she made. Okay, okay, makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so that's all I got, Cranky. That's all I got for right now. Tammy. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. I love her. She's a sweetheart. How's your mom? Is your mom feeling better? I feel like your mom was either under the weather or just not feeling so great. Well, you make sure you tell her that I said hello. Please. And ask her about a bumblebee. Ask her, did you do something today with a bumblebee? She's good. The mood's good right now. That's good. Yeah, because I feel like just a little bit ago, maybe last week, it wasn't so good. So I'm glad she's feeling better. All right, Tammy, your question. Type your question. You're getting a mini, Tammy, 3333. Type your question, please. Hi, Moondula. Hi. Type your question, Tammy. So now, Denise, we're all caught up on the IOUs from Monday. We got them all caught up. So now we're fresh. Okay, Tammy. Excuse me. I forgot to take my Zyrtec. Okay. There's a makeup session coming. Thank you, Moon. Happy Friday, Juliet. There's a makeup session coming for you, Tammy. It's like trying so hard to get back on the same page. But every time you get to a certain point, it's like then you don't agree on something again and you both get very headstrong about my way, each of you. And then it goes back to not talking. Um, I feel like there's part of him that's wanting you to come back toward him. And then there's part of him that wants to come toward you. Even if it's for a visit, he'll want to come toward you. I feel like he feels there's too many things medically that he would have to change in order to come and stay where you are. I think he's worried about that. He doesn't feel stable enough to be able to do that. But I feel like he misses you. I feel like he's wanting to communicate. But the power struggle, if the power struggle keeps getting in the way, this isn't going to work out the way that you're wanting it to. We both, it's like you're saying we both. You're agreeing that you both need to work on some things, true, but you also both need to respect each other's identity. You both know from past experiences what each of you bring to the table, what things he does normally do, what things he doesn't normally do, what things normally irritate you will still irritate you. But you're going to have to either learn to pick and choose your battles, so to speak, where you and him are concerned. I do feel like the final outcome will be you two being together. I'm not sure if that's your location or his location or somewhere in between. You're still searching yourself, trying to really figure out just who you are and what you're bringing yourself to the table for yourself. It's like you're still going over and over. Yeah, you're talking about, okay. When you put too much pressure on him, then he runs backwards. Inviting him to visit you is something that he wants to do. It's going to take time for him to take the steps forward to come with you or be with you for a permanent stay. But he also doesn't want to keep doing things without you. He's okay until you get demanding or you two start arguing, then he's not okay anymore. It's kind of like if it's going to be like him saying if it's going to be same shit, different day, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. There are a lot of happy times that the two of you had with fun, with visits, with hanging out, with doing things, going places. And those were one of your best times. Both right now, you're both struggling just to keep your head above water and like to figure out where your place is. I know you like where you are, but you may have thoughts or ideas, it's saying, to be maybe in a different town or in a different area or in your own space or in a better space, like something that you're able to afford on your own and to do, maybe with you and him. There are goals ahead of you that you're hoping to reach with him, and I do feel like they are workable, and this is definitely a possibility if the hard work is put in. The hard work means consideration. It means respectful communication. It means balancing things out. It means compromising, meeting each other halfway on every single aspect. No one is anyone's boss. And when that can be conquered, then you'll have it all. And that's what they just said. Then you'll have it all. Sometimes you both get too quick to turn your back on each other and walk away. Or get really angry because you didn't get something to go your way. You or him. I don't know who that is, but it's not all about one and it's not all about the other. It has to be about an us, a we. I feel like you have to keep them separated for a little bit. Let them smell each other between something, like putting a gate up or something of that nature. Letting them get used to each other's scent for a couple days. And then I feel like it'll work out well. But I also feel like there is a need to have them spayed or neutered. So these are not all females and not all males. This is a mixture of male and female. And they definitely will have to be neutered. Or you'll have kitties after kitties after kitties. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, I just answered that, Tammy. I just answered that. So, Tammy, for yourself, Spirit says there's a good balance with you. Um, there's some boredom around you. Loneliness, too. Thank God you have your little babies. But they're saying this is temporary. And I do feel like soon Scott will be visiting you. It's like sooner than you think. He will welcome a visit with you. And again, eventually they will all get together well, or get along together well. But you do have to take caution or precautions because they will have babies. But I do feel like a surprise visit comes, like he'll agree to come visit. It may not happen until October, but I do feel that he will agree. Who's that out my door? To come visit. Yeah, he does miss you, Tammy. He does miss you. I think being clean and sober helps you a lot with your relationship with him as well. It also helps keep the balance the way it needs to be because sometimes he needs more help than more help than you understand. Or sometimes it's like he doesn't always take accountability and responsibility for his own choices and actions with his medication. He always thinks through cloudiness instead of, like, there's always a fog because of his medication. I feel like he enjoys talking to you, period. I feel like you've shown him either the water, the ocean. I feel like you've shown him different places, and even the cats. Again, I keep feeling that he misses you a lot. Keep getting that he misses you a lot. And of course, yes, he does like talking to you and seeing where you're at. Any other questions, Tammy? Yeah, he don't belong to anybody else, that's for sure. He's not involved with anyone else. Not at all. Not at all. Hi, how are you? Hope you have a good day at work. How are you, Para? You got it, Tammy. Keep me posted. Let me know when he accepts your offer. Who's up next, Denise? Who's up next? Any pendulums? Anybody order any pendulums? Shelly. Okay, Shelly. All right, Tammy, I'll be waiting. All right, Denise. Okay. Shelly. All right. It shows like you're waiting for your cup to be filled. It shows me like you're waiting for your cup to be filled. Something specifically about 8 days ago. Calculate that, figure that date out. 8 days ago. Someone offered to fill your cup. And it shows there's still a lot of worry about this. There's still a lot of concern about this cup being filled. There's still a lot of insecurities or fears around this. It's like saying that you have 3 weeks. 3 weeks. So in other words, if you want to see him face to face, you should unblock him. You could reach out to him. You could say, if you're able to come this week coming or the next week after that, I'd like to see you. That way, you don't have any other visitors at your house at the time. You have time for just you and him to be by yourselves, and then I feel like a conversation will be had. And I think you might be able to balance things out a lot better than what you can imagine. They're saying that this is something that you should try to do. Um, I think when you unblock him, you'll get a quick response from him. I do feel like he wants to bring love toward you, no doubt. He wants to bring love toward you. I know things, again, feel mixed up right now, and you're the one who gets to pick and choose exactly what it is that you want. Again, you have the two doors to make a decision. Either you let him in or you keep it locked. When and if you allow him to come, it shows like you're going to be very creative, trying to make things work out smoothly, being prepared. It may feel a little overwhelming at first in the beginning, not sure how to act, not sure what to do, but it shows a union being put together. Um, it talks about you sitting outside, spending time together, and then your mom shows up not long after. So this is definitely something that is going to actually create some balance for you, some clarity for you, and is probably needed. Um, Perhaps you haven't been journaling, but what this is telling me is that you've been doing a lot of thinking and reminiscing. You've been doing a lot of calculating, so to speak. Well, if I do this, then I do that. And if I da 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 da, like you think of what you could do and then what will come after, what's going to happen. It's kind of like that way. Um, but with the magician here, it's like you can create the reality that you want to create. You have the power right now, and he knows that you have what he wants. He's determined to come and try to get that. He's willing to travel. But unfortunately, he's going to still want to have his cake and eat it too. You're wanting justice in the situation. You're wanting things to be the way you want them. There has to be a compromise between the two of you right now, which may be a temporary compromise. But for you, is it better to have some of him than none of him? Or is it better to have none of him than some of him? That I'll leave to you. I can't make that decision for you. What, Moon donated again? I knew she did it. I knew it. I knew she did it. I knew it. I'm scrolling back. I'm scrolling back. Is there any way you would like to treat yourself for lunch or dinner? All Cash App for it. Oh, Moon, that's okay. Thank you. You know what? My grandson's coming here today. And I am so excited for him to come here that I already bought his ham because he loves his ham and cheese with Hellman's or Duke's mayonnaise. And I already bought his ham for him. And I'm not sure what we're going to do today, but I want to do something with him. He started school Wednesday, and I was so happy that he loves it. And the other good news is that his cousin Johnny is that lives with him, it's funny, he's a year younger than Frankie, but he's a bigger kid than Frankie. So they're being able to walk to school now together, because he goes now since the little boy's now in 7th grade, he goes to the same school Frankie goes to. And they walk together and they go pick up John's little sister from another school after. They take her to school, and then they walk to school, and then they leave their school and they go back to her school and pick her up and then bring her home because she's little. She's only in, like, I think 6th grade or 5th or 6th grade. Oh, 5th grade, I think. So my grandson has said he always likes to come here because it's quiet. And he gets spoiled, of course, and he's just growing up so fast. But thank you. That's the kindest thing in the world, of course, for you to do. But you know what, Moon? I like to send that right back at you because I think you deserve to be treated for lunch or dinner. And I would be happy to send you something so you could have a fabulous day or night, because you're always so kind to everybody else on here that that's the least I could do, is to send something for you. Because Moon, you're always coming on here not asking for anything and donating. And no matter what you're going through or what challenges are faced in front of you, you come on here and brighten things up for everybody. And I want you to be treated too. I will. He is a really good kid. He's a really good kid. He wanted to go swimming for the last day. Labor Day. It was so cold. Oh my God! Because at nighttime it's getting down like in the 50s, 60s, and it was so cold when we went to the pool. I thought, oh God, I'm going to freeze to death. But he wanted to go in. We went in, and we were in the water for maybe, I was in there maybe half an hour. He was in there about almost an hour. And he got out, and it was so windy. When you get out, it's cold and windy. And he was like, I want to go back home to your house. I said, okay. So we did that. Thank you, Juliet. But Moon, I want you to know that you are so precious to us on here. There's not one person who's a subscriber that does not know your name on here and know the kind of person that you are. So thank you for everything that you always do. And it is always appreciated. Always appreciated. And again, thank you. Um, Everybody just adores you. And I pray that you get 100 times fold, 1,000 times fold, 1,000,000 times fold back of good blessings and love and light and protection and good health and good everything for you. It's funny. I don't think you didn't know that I got, I'm going to tell you this, Moon, right now in front of everybody. I got sadly written up at my job. And then I got suspended yesterday from my job. And then today I got unsuspended from my job. And then Sunday I go back to work to my job. But it's been, this retrograde ending and stuff has been absolutely 110% crazy. And I'm lucky that the vice president at my job is who she is. Who, I mean, amazing and smart. And man, she should have been a detective, because she's very good at finding out everything, detail per detail, validating it, and making sure what it is what it is, and what it isn't is what it isn't. I'm lucky that I got to speak with her 2 times and voice myself, voice my concerns, voice my opinions, and they were listened to. She definitely listens and responds and also corrects me, which I love. And she points me in the right direction. And she's brought to my attention things that I do need to work on and take accountability and responsibility for it, and I do accept that. And I also joined a EAP counseling sessions, because I can't smoke at work anymore, so I have to take these counseling sessions to help me with therapy to figure out other coping skills, coping mechanisms, because I can't leave the house and go out and smoke anymore, so I have to find a way to filter that adrenaline, that energy, that concern. So that's what's going on here. Yeah, this retrograde was a little rough for me. It's kind of repeating itself from a few years back, is what the astrologist said. So, thank God I don't, at this point, have to look for another job. Thank you, God. So we'll see. We'll see. I told her I didn't want to lose my job, and I really enjoy my consumers a lot. I love what I do. And that's pretty much it. So it's been crazy, right, Moon? Crazy. Anyway, Shelly, Miss Shelly. Oh boy. Thank you, Lindsay. Yeah, I hope so. Definitely better because I'm not going to be technically suspended anymore. So definitely things are definitely looking up. We love you, Kush Boo. Yeah, me too, Teresa. I'll be in a lot of trouble. All right, Shelly, any more questions? Shelly, any more questions for your mini mini? Oh, we love you too, Kush Boo. I hope so, Leo. New person coming in. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. It's like your bed stays empty. Um, it's like you're putting the energy out there that's what you want, but at the same time, you're wanting it, but you're not doing anything about it. In other words, you have to become more creative. You have to come up with a plan. You have to open yourself up to the opportunity of somebody wanting to come in, meaning socialize somehow more. Which I don't feel like your lifestyle is going to allow you to do a whole lot of that, especially with your mom coming. Um, Online is about the only thing that you can travel on. In other words, like physically to get out and go somewhere to meet somebody isn't going to be a very strong possibility because you're not really that person to be out. Unless it's shopping, unless it's, grocery shopping, unless it's, home goods, coals, things of that nature. And usually you won't be alone. So I don't see, other than also maybe hearing from an old friend, like Danny may just out of the blue pop up or have as recently out of the blue popped up to say hello. Maybe. But there is definitely somebody from your past that you never thought about or you haven't thought about in a long time that you may cross paths with somehow, some way. But as far as dating somebody new right now, I don't see it for this. I don't see it for, it feels like it's not for this year. It's not for the next 3 months. It's not October, November, or December. I just feel like your schedule is too full. Like your schedule is too full. It doesn't allow. I feel like you would have a lot of people who would want to talk to you on an online app. There's a lot of people who would get involved with you, talk to you, build a friendship with you. But you do have to be cautious, very cautious, not giving out any information of exactly where you live, what you drive. There's certain things that you have to think twice about before you respond to someone online who is very sneaky trying to get information from you. There are people on there who will try to tell you you need to send them money to come to you, to come and visit you. There are scammers all over. So it's very hard to differentiate between who's real and who's not, who's scamming and who's not, who's honest and who's not. Perhaps even using your social media, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, on live on live chats, watching in there seeing somebody's responses, something that you may like or agree upon what they're stating in their statement on a live video, and then following that person, messaging that person, and getting to talk to them that way is a very big possibility, because at least you get to watch how they interact with other people. You get to hear what their responses are on different subjects. So try to join as many lives as you can. Pay attention to the people that are in the comment section. You tap on their picture, look at their face, see if that's somebody that you look attracted to. Follow them, find out more about them, and that could also, someone could also do that to you. See you on a live, see what you're commenting. They want to tap on your picture and communicate with you. So that's what I'm hearing. But as far as somebody, yeah, online can be very scary, yes. But as far as somebody face to face with you right now, no, because I don't feel like you're putting yourself out there. So that's like if I stay here home every day and I'm just sitting here and I'm watching TV or I'm doing readings, that's the extent of my socialization, and chances of me meeting anybody like this is null and void. Online can be scary. Yes, you don't want them to see pictures of your license plate. You don't want them to see pictures of your house number. You don't want them to know exactly where you live. You know, central here, middle there, western here is fine, but specific, not in the beginning, no way. Remember, half of what they tell you is true and the other half is a lie. People always want to try to make themselves look better than what they are, so be very careful and aware of that. But to talk and converse with somebody in a friendship way may be exactly what's good for you with that. Not trying to meet them in person or do anything of that nature, but spending a couple months talking to somebody, communicating via WhatsApp, which is safe, but at the same time it's where a lot of people do their scamming, because WhatsApp can't be tracked or whatever. There's a lot of secrecy with WhatsApp. So eventually this person gives you their private cell number for you to call directly or text directly. Then you know that you're moving in a positive direction. But Leslie can tell you, because she's had some crazy people on her Christian Mingle and all that stuff, even Christian sites. Believe me, just because it's under Christian doesn't make it still okay. People are who they are. So, did Moon say she donated for somebody in the chat? Did Moon say she donated for somebody in the chat? So, has anybody not gotten a message yet? Anybody, I need some names of people who have not gotten a message yet. Denise, are you doing Pendulum? Yep, you do, Cranky. Yes, you do have a private saved. Yes, you do, Cranky. Okay, Leo. Oh, Denise, you got the mini. Okay. All right, so I have... Thank you, Moon. Thank you, Moon. Okay. So, Leo, we gave you the last one from Moon, so I have to give someone else one now. Didn't we give you the last one, Leo? Yes, right? Yes. So is there anybody else on here who's interested in getting the mini? Yeah, Cranky. Yep, it shows me one. You have a private with me. Sure, Lindsay. I'm trying. Yep. Juicer or Juliet? Okay. Juliet it is. Mundula gave her free reading to Juliet. Woohoo! Juliet, you're up. No, I'm sorry, Juliet. You're up right after Denise. Denise first, and then Juliet. Okay? Denise first, and then Juliet. I forgot Denise. I thought Denise was Pendulum. Okay, Denise? Ready. I'm ready for you. Oh, yeah, you know what? Juliet was last time. It was Leo, and then it was Juliet. Right? Leo got one. Juliet got one. So I think it's Teresa's turn. I think it's Teresa. I'm sorry, Juliet. You did get it last time, Juliet. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. Um, yes, Yvonne. Okay, so between Teresa and Yvonne. Between Teresa and Yvonne, pick a number, and Moon will pick a number. Wait till Moon picks a number, and Moon will pick a number, so that Teresa and Yvonne can pick a number to possibly win a mini read. Teresa and Yvonne, Moon, pick a number. Pick a number, and when you're ready, Moon will ask them to put their number on the screens, and you let them know who won the number. You got your number, Moon? Got your number, Moon? Yeah, we're going to do that, Juliet. Okay, great. Yvonne, pick a number between 1 and what, Moon? Between 1 and what? 1 and 50 or 1 and 100? 1 and 25? What's the number? Yvonne picks 8. Teresa picks 33. Moon, what's the number between, like, between 1 and what? 1 and 50? 1 and 25? To help them pick better? Oh, you picked 8. Oh my God, Yvonne, you won. Oh my gosh, Yvonne. That's great. Okay, so Yvonne got it. Woohoo, Yvonne. All right, you're on the list now, Yvonne. All right, Denise, go ahead with your question. And then we have Yvonne. Denise, and then Yvonne. Oh. So, Denise, go ahead. You wanted to do 2 separate things, you said, for your mini. Okay, let's do Jacob first. What do you mean by the friend? Who's the friend? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So what's your question with Jacob's half? As far as Jacob goes, it feels like he's a little bit, I want to say, standoffish. It feels like he's being a little bit, I want to say, like, almost withdrawn. Like, it's not, he's not making things real evident at the moment or dramatic at the moment. Are you seeing a quieter side of him right now? Are you seeing a quieter side of Jacob right now? Denise, are you seeing it shows me you're seeing a quieter side of him. I don't know if there's a delay between me and you, Denise, but I'm not seeing your response. Okay, I'm seeing a quieter side of him. So what I'm saying is that when you were doing that particular training, there was a lot of other people around, right? There was a group, a circle of people around. When you're doing that training, there was a group around, yes. So what I'm talking about is when there's not a whole lot of people around, when you're not involved in the middle of a training period, when you're just working. He's hasn't been aggressive toward you recently. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Moon. Okay, Denise, just making sure I got the right person and energy. All right, so it is showing like he's using caution or throwing caution to almost to the wind. He's using caution. He's also being careful on boundaries, but at the same time, he's trying to treat you fairly, the same way he would treat other people. It's also like maybe you were not the only one who he cheered on when you were doing it. There was also another person that he was making a lot of noise with during that training as well. So, in other words, you weren't the only one handling that fire extinguisher. Right now, he is. Right now, he is setting intentions outward in a positive manner. I don't see him trying to cause trouble at this moment. I don't see him just hanging around and staring obsessively with you. No. I feel like he's got his hands in a lot of things. In other words, he's involved in a lot of different areas at the job, or responsible for a lot of different areas at the job. But I also feel like because of things that have happened in the recent past, he's using caution. He has two friends at work that he usually talks to or spends a lot of time around. Um, he does have feelings for you, just know it. Um, when I ask if that's true, I got the bullseye. So he does have feelings for you. You're smiling a lot. You were smiling a lot when he was cheering you on. It made you smile. But you were also very nervous. Shows me you were very nervous during this as well. Um, there's still something that's being hidden from you. I don't know what that is. It's not being revealed to me. There's something where he's concerned that is being hidden from you. And I don't know if that's his feelings and emotions toward you. I don't know if he's trying to control them or keep a boundary. Okay, but I seen you smiling, period. I definitely seen you smiling. Gosh. Um, and it's like success, like you did it. So it's saying that your training went well, success, that you did it. Um, so where he's concerned right now, things are going to remain the same. There's not a whole lot of change between you and him right now during this month, even during the beginning of October. But you are going to create a balance with him. Um, communication will improve. There's luck coming your way at the job. There's some kind of luck coming your way at the job. There's something at the job that is going to be in your favor. So I don't know what that's about. But a working condition, the working environment, something is going to be in your favor and you'll be very happy about this. All right, so that is the half for the one. And let's go to the friend. Let's go to Z's friend. What question do you have about Z's friend? What question do you have about Z's friend? the same. So you want to know about Z's friend, his intentions and feelings, etc. It's like Z's friend is open to opportunities. His friend is expressionable. Um, but I feel like you won't know what to make of something. There's something that, even though it's Z's friend, there's something that's still keeping you standoffish, like debating whether you should or shouldn't. If he was to make an offer, whether you should or shouldn't accept it. You're still very iffy on this one. It's like, and part of you is saying, no, I would. If he asked me out, I probably would go. I don't know if you would. Because I see hesitancy. I see delays. I see withdrawing, unsure. I see you worried and curious if it would make Z mad. I see you more worrying about Z. I don't feel like your heart would be truly on Z's friend. I don't feel like you're wanting to really make an investment with this person. I feel like you're curious as to see how they feel about you, and I feel like they're attracted to you. And I feel like from the beginning, they've always been attracted to you. But in the beginning, they felt that you were unapproachable. They felt like you just kept to yourself. They felt like you just kind of did your thing. Like you went to the gym, you worked out, you focused on you. You know, you might have looked around a little bit, but for the most part, you did what you had to do and then you left. Z's friend is looking at being able to get involved with you as a challenge, knowing that Z had interest there, knowing that this would create upheaval, knowing that also them knowing that your interest was with Z first. They will feel as if you wanted to date them, that it would be for maybe simple pleasures rather than so being for an investment into a committed relationship. This person has the idea or the feelings that you date other people. They don't feel like you're just always single, home, sitting alone. They feel like you date other people. That's where their energy comes in. Bye, Shelley. Um, any comment, Denise? Any comment so far? Because that's the energy I'm getting. But I do feel like Z's friend is wanting to communicate, wanting to present an offer, but not sure. They're hesitant because they're not sure what your response will be. But they have attraction toward you, I'll tell you that much. They have a strong attraction toward you, a physical attraction. But this may be for simple pleasures, meaning just even a booty call kind of thing. Like go out, maybe do something, hang out, but then go back to that person's house. And, you know, and that's what it's showing. Denise? Denise? Where are you, Denise? Fix this phone off with this pad here. Okay. Denise, are you there? So they're only interested in a one night stand. They think that they don't feel like, they feel like they would be your second choice. They feel like you really like Z more so. They won't be able to make that decision until they're with you. But they feel like, Z is the one that you really wanted. And they know that. They're aware of that. But it's like Until they understand you better, and they won't understand you better until they've been with you and talked with you. But I also feel like sometimes your words won't, it's like you get shy, you don't talk a whole lot. Like your words won't clarify it for them. They won't be sure, they won't know for sure until the way you respond when they ask you out and while you are out on a date with them. They won't be sure of your intentions until they feel it out while they're with you. But prior to being with you, they are unsure of what it is that you are looking for or searching for. You understand what I mean? This friend can be open to other possibilities, like down the road for commitment and dating. Um, but this person will not start out right away saying, listen, I just want to date somebody and be in a relationship. They're not going to do that. They're going to date a few times to try to figure that out. Yes, they are still friends. So now you're asking me both about Z and about the friend. Are they both involved with other people? Is that what you're asking me? Are Z and the friend both involved with other people? I feel like they do date. I feel like they do date. Z definitely is dating. Um, Dating as in pretty much the same person. But I don't want to say, I want to say an assumed commitment, but not a spoken commitment, if that makes sense. Where Z's friend is concerned, I don't feel like he's in a solid relationship. I do not. I do not feel that. Do I feel like he's sleeping around? No, I don't feel that. I feel like he's not really bothering with too many people at this time. Most of his efforts go into work and hanging out with his friends when he's off. That's how I feel like. Even Z, I don't feel like Z is in a commitment, but I do feel like he does date one particular person on the regular, but it's not what she thinks it is. The person that he sees, it's not what she thinks it is. And so yeah, just the friend is what I said, that he's not involved in a relationship like that. He's not, and I don't feel like he's been with anybody recently. I don't feel like he has. Um, he's not. Oh, he's just not. He's not running around like from one to the other. No, Z is not. He is definitely not. He's kind of like biding time. Gives him something to do. It's not always expected. It's not like every Friday night I'm going to be with this girl. It's not like that. It's not scheduled like that. Definitely. Definitely. It's kind of like biding time. Biding time. Still curious. Z is still curious about what you're doing. He still doesn't like the fact that things aren't easy between the two of you. They feel complicated. He feels like things feel complicated between the two of you. Another question? Oh, always has. Yes. Yep, feels like he always has known. Which is why I feel like he thinks that it would be competitive for him. Like, kind of like, no sense in trying to win her over Because more than likely, when Z becomes available or when her and Z can work things out, she'll go back to Z and then I'll be left high and dry. It's kind of like that. Z told him before how he feels about you, yes. Look at Lindsay and Leo. I love the eyes more than anything. I love it. It's like, what? Yeah, your secret's out, girl. Your secret's out. Even the girl that hangs around them, even the girl that hangs around them knows that you have feelings for Z and how he feels for you. Even the girl that hangs around them. Yes, Denise, yes. Hey, Denise. Hey, Denise. Watch this, Denise. Watch this, Denise. You watching? Got your eyeballs? You didn't have to communicate it. You didn't have to communicate it. It's obvious. You didn't have to communicate it. Z ain't stupid. Z knows how you feel. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Look at Lindsay. Hold on. Hold on, I'm shaking. Stop it. Okay, watch this. Wait, Denise, it ain't bad. Wait. Watch this. Okay, show me yes. Show me yes. Oh, we're going that way for yes today? Show me yes. Show me yes and do it right. All right, you're balancing out. You're balancing out. Show me yes. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Show me no. Show me no. Show me no. Show me no. Don't make me move. Show me no. I'm trying to hold my hand. Still, my hand's moving. Hold on. I'm going to hold my other hand. I got my other hand right here to hold my hand still. Okay, show me no, please. Show me no. Show me no. You're shaking my own. You're shaking my hand. I ain't doing it. Okay, thank you. Show me no. Show me no. Thank you. Thank you. Does Z know how Denise feels about him? Does Z know how Denise feels about him? Does Z know how Denise feels about him? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. You see? Yes, he does. You see? Yes, he does. All right. Anything else, Lynn? You got one more question, Denise, and then I'm on your bond. One more question, Denise. One more question. Now we took care of Jacob. We did Jacob. Is it Jacob or Jason? Jacob. Jason. Hey. And Denise? Denise, any last question? Does Z feel like he put me through a lot of emotional turmoil? I just keep hearing like he's saying that things were messed up. Like he messed up. He's saying he messed up, or things were pretty messed up between the two of you. He messed up. That's what I keep hearing. So the answer is yes. He messed up. He messed up. Okay, Yvonne? Yvonne, where are you? Tell me what I can do for you with this mini mini. Tell me what you would like to learn or know. Hold on, I'm going to get myself up on the seat. A little bit more comfortable. Ugh. Oh, please don't get a cramp there. Please don't get a cramp in my thigh. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. It's chilly. We'll be turning the heat on another month, I bet you. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, honey. Welcome, welcome. All right, tell me what would you like a mini reading on? What would you like a mini mini on? And I will use both my psychic and my tarot at the same time. Right, Lindsay? Yes, absolutely, Moon. Thank you, Moon. Oh, wow, you have summer, Lindsay. All right, a general. Sure. All right. Yvonne, Yvonne, right now, are you kind of not real impressed, or there's something more that you're wanting? I want to use the word situationship. There's something more that you're wanting out of this relationship slash maybe even situationship. There's something more that you're wanting. Something, you want something to be more, like, you want something clarified for you, or you want something to be shown to you. You're wanting someone to show you more of something, like more of their feelings, or more. It's like without, you don't want to ask somebody something. You're wanting them to just show you something. It feels like you're not the type to like stir the pot for no reason, and you don't want to open a can of worms. It's kind of like you're kind of just letting things be, but at the same time you feel like something's missing. Yeah, I feel like you refuse to ask. Yeah, you're not going to do that. But it feels like you just it's okay, but it's like something's missing. It's like whatever the situation is, it's okay, but something's missing. Like you just feel like it's 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 not giving you the feeling that you hoped that it would. It's not giving you the feeling that you hoped that it would. It's not what you hoped it would be. Does that make sense? Okay. So what I'm hearing is that you also have a couple things on your plate right now that you're dealing with that you're trying to prioritize. One of them even being financial. Um, there's some things financially that you're trying to work through. Um, Trying to balance out something financially. Um, Definitely a situationship, yes. Does this person around you... Okay, so I'm just going to go, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't care. If I'm wrong, I'll fix it. So, does this person, like, drive a truck for work? Do they drive distance? Do they travel? Are they, like, away for a couple of days and then come back? Is there something like that? Okay, that makes sense. Yes, he does. Okay. I feel like you have doubts, honey. That you have That's why the doubts show. Um, I mean, who he is who he is, right? And we kind of already, it's like we kind of already know that. We know who he is. But at the same time, okay, he drives to your work, to your work. He drives to my work, okay. Um, there's still doubts here. And I feel like he quickly would give an ultimatum. It's kind of like his friends take his priority. His friends mess him up. His friends keep him in the wrong direction. His friends complicate things and make it a situationship instead of a relationship. It's kind of like the good old boys. He depends on the good old boys. You've crossed this bridge before with him. There's been conversation. There's been you telling him, trying to encourage him. He seems to let go of a couple of them. Doesn't bother with a couple of them as much. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like he listens and then he doesn't listen. It's kind of like he hears you and then it kind of goes in one ear and out the other. He definitely doesn't want to be controlled at all by any means. And it's kind of like, use caution. It's like he would choose his friends over you, so be careful. Do you have a son? Yvonne, do you have a son? Who has the son, you or him? Who has the son? Who has the boy? Somebody have a boy? Who has the son? Yvonne, who has the son? Who has the boy? You or him? Who has the boy? And there might be two children, but I'm seeing a boy. Okay, that's why I'm seeing the boy around him. Okay. Okay, that's why I'm seeing. And I feel like that boy, that bond with that boy keeps him closer to the boy's mother. Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like it's keeping him closer to that mother. Yeah. You know this. I hate this. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Right now, he is what he is, and right now, you're dealing with what you're dealing with because you're choosing to still stick around, hoping something's going to change or hoping something's going to get better. But I honestly don't feel that he's right for you. I honestly don't feel he's good enough for you. I honestly feel like you settled for less because you didn't want to be by yourself when you originally started being around him. You were trying to get out of one thing and went into something else. Um, a lot of this is showing me focusing on you, putting all your attention on yourself, cleaning up your debts, getting things handled and settled. At the same time, I feel like, you know what? There's a move coming for you. This move can be either a physical move, meaning moving from one place to another, or this move can be a transformation type of move, where you're just pretty much going to get sick and tired of being sick and tired, of always having to struggle through this, and feeling like it's just not worth it anymore. I feel like you're getting exhausted with the situation. And it's kind of like, you know what, I'm going to have to see him at work, I'm going to have to deal with him this way, but it doesn't mean that you have to be involved with him. I feel like eventually you're going to want to cut ties eventually you're gonna want to express yourself and want more that he's not gonna be able to deliver. And I feel like he's hyper focused on something else other than you. He allows something else to take up a lot of his time, and he doesn't give a whole lot of time to you. Whether he would just show up for dinner or just be there at the nighttime. Thank you, Yvonne. I just feel like there may even be a D initial, like a Dan or a David or Danny, Doug, Donnie, Donald. There's a D initial that's around you very strong. I don't know if this is somebody from the other side, or if this is somebody who's a friend of yours or a family member. Initial D that is very supportive, very strong. Um, oh, he is a D initial. Okay, because it's showing me this D all around you is. It's like when he wants to smother you, when he wants to know what you're doing, when he gets jealous, then he's all over you. And then it's kind of like when you need him, he's not always available, or occasionally he'll put in a lot of effort, and then after that he puts in no effort. It's like he goes from being lazy, unproductive for you, and then the other extreme, which keeps you confused and in this back and forth mindset, unable to make a choice or decision. Oh, I said his name, Donnie. Okay. All right, crazy. Um, at one point he's like a teddy bear, and then the other point he's like standoffish attitude, loud. Oh my God, Juliet. Daniel. Is it Daniel, Juliet? Yeah, this is temporary. So I'll just say enjoy it while it lasts until you're ready to make a decision. But you will eventually make a decision. Okay, okay, okay. I'm back, I'm back. Sorry, that was my daughter calling. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. So I hope that helped with your reading. I think that's the end of the list, correct? Yeah, I got off rough. I told my daughter, so I'm on the live. I'm getting off now. I'll call you in a minute. So I'm going to hang up for now. Um, my grandson will be coming over in a little while after he gets out of school. And when he falls asleep tonight, then I'll be back on. So I will be on later on tonight. Leslie, I'll be doing your reading later on tonight. And until then, stay safe. I have to say thank you again. You are so generous and kind. Thank you as always, Helen. I appreciate the truth and clarity. You're welcome. All right, guys. Thank you again, Moon, for helping and donating as always. Everybody have a wonderful, blessed, happy day. Make it about you for a change. Do something to make yourself happy and smile, okay? All right. See you later on. Probably be like Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to say about 11 p.m. About 11 p.m. he'll be asleep. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, Juliet. Bye, everybody. Bye, Lindsay.